My name is Zahraa Bodiat. I'm from Roedean School and I live in Johannesburg, South Africa. I was never so keen on water polo, but the head of water polo at my school urged me to try it. So I did, and then over time I fell in love with the sport. I started when I was 12 and now I'm 18, 6 years later, and I've just loved every minute of it. To qualify to be part of the Olympics squad or team, we had to go through numerous national camps starting in December of 2020. And after every national camp, they'd cut down the squad a bit less. Our last national camp was in Durban in April, where they made the final squad. And from that final squad, they selected a team, and everyone in that final squad that didn't make the team was a non-traveling reserve. Last year in December, I hadn't played water polo for the whole year because of COVID, and I just wanted to get back in the pool again. And so I went to the camp, and then from there, I think my talent started to shine through, and I started becoming part of the setup, the Olympic setup. And sometimes I can't even believe that in my matric year, I'd be part of the Olympic squad.
Zahraa is self-motivated, young player who is leading by example, and who's been leading her team with example last year. She's hardworking, she's always there knocking at the door and asking when we can train. To have Zahraa as a member of Olympics Squad 2021, it's a huge privilege for the Roedean School and for the Roedean Waterpolo, because it shows by example, which is very close by to every girl to see that is everything achievable if we just work together and school with the parents and the players.
Roedean is famous for our water polo. We have an amazing water polo setup here. Mrs. Trninic, our head of water polo, has used her Croatian origins to help our water polo grow. I think what makes me special water polo-wise is I'm never afraid. Being the youngest in the squad is daunting, of course, but I never felt like that should stop me, and I've always been ready to play whoever and just do what I need to do. And I also think I can find the fun in things, so I'm never too serious, which I think is something important to have when you're playing high-level sports. The Olympic water polo coach is Delane Mentor, and Delane was actually my very first SA water polo coach ever when I played for South Africa in under 16, which was my first South African water polo tournament. And having her as the Olympic coach really makes me see the growth and development that we've had through SA water polo. And it's really nice to see my first ever SA coach be the Olympic head coach, which is so exciting for me. My advice for young girls interested in water polo would be to never stop. I cried on my first day of water polo practice and for the first month, but I kept pushing myself and challenging myself, and it's gotten me to the best place in my life right now. Not only water polo wise, but just as a person. I've learned so much from water polo, and if I could, I'd tell every young girl in South Africa to try water polo because it's done so much for me. And even if water polo isn't your sport, just try and find something that helps you, that grows you, and that pushes you.